If you are an animal lover, you are going to be amazed by the 20 facts about the giraffe. Let's start with this animal's love life. The male giraffe uses a variety of methods when it comes to wanting to have sex and make love in simple language. It starts with choosing a sensitive female who is suitable for the activity of being a lover, and then the mother of his children. The very first one in this exercise is technically called phlegm sequence, where the male giraffe will go to the female he likes and then start rubbing the back of his hips until he urinates, and the urine starts to come out. The male covers his mouth to know if the female is in heat. If he is in heat, then he will continue to follow him, and the giraffe woman, while the other will continue to walk or run away from the male. Because the job of tasting the urine was done by him, the male becomes jealous, and to ensure that the target female is a little far from the lustful male desire this time, he will try to keep other men away when his wife follows him. The female also dribbles to see if the male is really male or just gossip. Then he will walking at the other males that the first male chases away. Do not approach the beautiful child. When necessary, the male giraffes fight for the female. During the fight with the woman, a giraffe will establish dominance through a higher or lower level of neck. The type of low level of the neck includes pressing the neck against another giraffe until the giraffe gets tired and gives up. With stiff necks, they will turn their heads and necks, each trying to landslip on another giraffe. This type of fighting can last even half an hour before one giraffe conceded defeat in the match. In any kind of fights, very rarely serious damage is done. During these neck fights, sometimes these males they find themselves being seduced and start making love on their own, forgetting the female they are fighting for, and this act surprises many. It is estimated that 75% to 94% of the actions involve sex between giraffes in the park. Most sex is between giraffes, male to male giraffes. And there are times when this action between giraffes, the male continues, and the female also interferes and is able to get her basic right. When male and female giraffes mate, females tend to prefer older men, usually at least over 7 years, although men mature only 4 or 5 years after birth. On the contrary, men tend to prefer smaller women, and these women too become sexually mature around 4 years. I am surprised that the girls of the brain are not able to follow a man who has a lover. For giraffe it is a little different, because if a woman is interested in a certain male, he can even follow her, and it starts by rubbing his neck, and if he tries to smell the hips, then he urinates on him, and then on the male gets up and mounts him without feeling shy, and that's where the foul play comes in. It starts until the male finishes his need and frees himself from the female's waist.